Hello. How are you guys doing? Tippy sugar! So excited! We're kind of like an electronic diaspora, and so it was pretty exciting for us this week. We do a lot of editing together over the internets, and it's been really nice to all be in a room together. And I just want to say how much I appreciate that, like having all the readers and all the editors and everybody in a room together. So it's kind of a love fest on Valentine's Day. I'm happy to see you. So I'm Julie Gracious. Hi, I'm the senior literary editor at the Rumpus. Been around for about 3 years. A lot of these women have also been around for just as long as I have. I'm going to introduce them to you. They are Maddie Oatman, Melissa Tan, Sona Avakian, Antonia Crane. Sorry, my brain, I'm a little nervous, I'm forgetting everyone's names. Anise Gross, and Rebecca Otto, who's our books editor. So, so as many of you may know, the Dear Sugar column is the brainchild of another sugar. Also a sweet sugar, but a slightly more irreverent sugar. So tonight the Rumpus women are going to read some excerpts from some of the first ever sugar columns.
Dear Sugar, when in a relationship, I sometimes worry that I'm missing out by not playing the field while in my 20s. But once I pilot a relationship into the ground, I find myself lonely and pining for the reliable partnership and putting out that comes with going steady. Can you crunch some numbers and show, preferably statistically, which is better, out on the town or at home with that special someone? Thanks. Confused about naughty thoughts.
Dear Kate, sure. I've been single and sexually active in short-term relationships for 17 years, during which I've had an average of 39 sexual partners per annum, with whom I've had sex 6.71 times each for a duration of 43 minutes and 24 seconds, excluding cleanup. I've achieved orgasm in 61.2% of those encounters, and multiple orgasms in 9.8%. By contrast, I've been sexually active in long-term relationships, or marriages, for 22 years, during which I've had sex an average of 19.4 times per annum, for a duration of 16 minutes and 51 seconds. I don't have exact figures on orgasms owing to blackouts. But let's guesstimate 74% single, 12.5% multiple. We'll need to exclude the various fairs, group sexual activities, and paid exhibitions, also the so-called Corey Haim lost weekend. For the sake of reliable data, let's also include a variable quotient for unexplained grief, crushing loneliness, fear of disease, and incessant masturbation. Right. So now let's crunch those numbers. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Our surprising results. So we are all lonely creatures, struggling to balance our lusty ego needs with homeostatic cuddle time. If there was some discrete answer to the heart's toil, don't you think Steve Jobs would have made an application on your iPhone already? Think, can't? But looky here, honey bunch. You're still in your 20s. You're sensitive to the divided loyalties of your soul. You clearly know how to operate a power tool. What's the real problem? Pay close attention to whomever you're fucking. Ignore the yammering of all you don't have, and listen close for the soft bell of magic.
Dear Emily, it sounds like you and your partner are involved in Twitter sex. It's all the rage with the kids these days. I mean, anything that happens that lasts more than 30 seconds is like, it just doesn't happen. That's why the new memoirs are all 6 words long, and news reports about grave threats to our species average 4 seconds. So, of course, sex has to be accelerated just to keep pace. I mean, what's your problem, Anon? Can't you just put your clit on speed dial? At this point, I'd like to reiterate something vital. I'm not Dan Savage. Any sexual advice I dispense is not coming from some vast storehouse of data, but being pulled in under 30 seconds from my ass. here. Open your mouth, and rather than inserting your guy's rapid-fire cock hammer, speak to him about your concerns. Crazy, I know. Try a nice little icebreaker, such as, I'd like us to orgasm together. How can we make that happen? Or, I really dig having sex with you, but I'd like to make it last longer. Or, please stop coming on my rug. Any of these will work, unless this guy's a real tool, in which case, good riddance. There's a jillion ways to slow the flow. But none of them matters until you start using your mouth to communicate your needs and desires.
Dear Sugar, I have a hangnail that is extremely irritating, but it hurts too much to just pull it off. I also have a sexual partner who is starting to seem a lot like said hangnail. Any advice on how to solve either of my problems? Thanks, hangnail hater.
Dear hater, hangnails are tricky. I once went skiing in Denver with a hot little Cuban monkey who drilled me like a machine. The problem was my ski boots. They were too tight. As a result, I got this wicked hangnail, bad enough that they had to medevac me down the mountain to a sadistic podiatrist. What did he do? He just hacked through the offending nail, right down to the quick. I was sure it was going to grow back sideways, right into my soft flesh, but it didn't. It grew up. And my Cuban lover was very gentle, even as he took me from behind in the sauna. So my advice with the hangnail is to find a gentle Cuban. Actually, that's my advice for all your questions. You're welcome.